Defending of the desperate variety. Porto have the chance to go the other way. And he's in on goal!
That's a shame, because it was such a good decision.
Porto must do something here, and very quickly.
Well, it's looking like too little too late, but they are giving it all they have.
Looking to play him in. Agahawa.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Oh, shooting chance! Goal! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. The breakaway clinical and clean, and the finish unerring.
Yeah, well, the opposition had plenty of warning here, Peter. Look at how quick they were going the other way. Exactly what you need when you're playing on the counter-attack.
2 up and very little time left. Surely this is it.
Well, that's a really bitter blow. I think it's going to be very hard for them to find the character to respond from that.
Looking for options for movement. And it's been played through.
There's
Agahawa.
Added time.
Lavia. Now it's Pepe. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Porto perhaps ended up out of ideas and out of steam. Some warm applause and acknowledgement of the effort put in by... So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Well, thanks for that, Peter. I'm more than ready to get going here.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. He has found the way through. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And the shot! Just too much, fractions.
Oh, he got lots of power behind that, just couldn't quite get it on target.
Somewhat off target. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
I quite like the look of this boy, Ito, because he's solid, versatile, he's capable of playing in multiple positions in defence, and he's got a lovely passing range with a cracking left foot, so he's well suited to possession football, and his confidence and technique on the ball make him ideal for this sort of game.
Yeah, he'll certainly be leaving his mark on this game, quite possibly actually at both ends. Looking for options for movement. That has not gone well. Pass just lacking in accuracy. Barella goes steaming forward. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Well, it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. Oh no, he's got that wrong. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
He's on it, can he get away? Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And they're not going to make any further progress now. Porto do have a chance to counter here. Fernandes. Porto yet to have an attempt on goal. Kagawa. Lavia. It's Doan. Now it's Doan. Looking for the run. Barella.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
And it's Lavia. Kagawa. Shot could go for a shot! Goal! Celtic! And Celtic are in front. It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration would be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
Agahawa unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Now it's Pepe. And that pass just didn't quite work.
Porto really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Can he get it through? Perez. Pepe. Oh, super find. Now it's Agahawa, and he's managed to get decent chance! And it's in! And once more we are all square. You score, we score!
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
That was easy, almost too easy.
It's shocking, the ease with which he was able to get into the space, and the player of his quality was highly unlikely to miss that.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
Now it's Agahawa. In with the challenge. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Kagawa receives it in a good position here. Now it's Doan. And that's very disappointing, it has to be said.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
It could be... There's the shot! Decent enough try.
Well, he looks a little annoyed with himself, Peter, but he hit it well enough. Better look next time, maybe.
And they're quick to get it back. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good for...
Shoots! Goal! Celtic! And again they hit the front. Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
Well, we could be a little critical of that defence then, but the timing was pretty much perfect.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for. Can he get on the end of this? Porto are in need of a lift as we head up towards the break. Oh, that's... And a chance! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Oh, what a chance. He probably had more time than he realised.
Fernandes. Now it's Doan. Moura concedes a free kick for that. And that's going to be a booking. Pepe. Chooses to deal with it himself. They're back in possession and ready to go again. And that's gone loose. Searching pass he's played there. He's in plenty of space here. Diogo Costa gets it clear. And the keeper takes decisive action. Celtic have it back and can go again.
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
Good ball, good take. And that's a foul. Simple decision for the referee. Well, the referee has made it pretty clear now that this is his last chance.
Well, I think the referee would have told him to rein it in or suffer the consequences.
Pepe. Nicely weighted ball. Now it's Pepe. Pepe proves just a little bit too strong. Defending of the desperate variety. And there is the half-time whistle. That was a very watchable and entertaining half of football, and it's fair to say that both teams have played their part. No, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half.
Yeah, they're ahead, Peter, but they can't afford to get too complacent. They need to go with the same intensity and tempo they showed in getting both the...
Big chance! Oh, it's fallen loose again! And he hits the net! And there's the goal they've been looking for. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, it still had to be finished off, so well done to the goal scorer, but the keeper should have done a lot better.
Celtic go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
I wonder if the manager is tempted to go for another and really kill the game off completely. I, for one, think he should now.
Oh, he's caught him there, it's a free kick. He knew what was coming, that's a yellow card. Well, there is concern on the faces of the players standing around him here. Well, there's the clearance. Doan. And this is Kagawa. He might be in here. A lot of space. Can he finish? It's off target and by quite a way.
That's the threat he carries, Peter, running at defences like that, if only he managed to retain his composure.
Fernandes. Varela. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Out towards the flank. Now, can they get him away? And he's had it nicked away. Pepe. And he welcomes it in.
Well, at least they acknowledge the effort. Well, the way this game is offering less...
Great chance! Yes! And they are pulling clear here. Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Look at the manager here, he's absolutely fuming and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
So now the difference is 3.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Lavia. Now it's Doan. He's shifting through the gears here. He's had a shot! Varela. Now it's Pepe. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And it's Kagawa. It's gone out for a throw-in. He's a sharp little ball here. And that has found him in acres of space. It is a corner. Celtic with the corner, there first. And that has been cleared. Porto are looking to go forward now. He's picked his way through. And he shoots! That was quite a test for the goalkeeper.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
And now they can spring out of defence. It's a pretty loose pass. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Not the most accurate pass. Driving on and making good progress. And here's Agahawa. Now, what about a counter-attack? And it's made its way to him. Tries to play it through. And he plays one through. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. That is ended up in no man's land. Lavia. Kagawa. An uncompromising challenge. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. Now it's Agahawa. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. And that is as far as they're going to go. Agahawa is flagged offside.
Substituição para o Porto. Número 5.
We have got changes here, from both sides in fact.
Número 17.
Oh, that's well done, really robust.
Número 2. Número
Now it's
25.
Agahawa.
Número 18.
This looks promising.
Vamos dar lugar a uma substituição.
Lavia. Porto are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Played into space out wide. Celtic are looking to break at pace. Looking to play him in. And that has left him in a heap. Oh, he's been caught napping. Bout of passing here, really easy on the... Takes a shot! He scores! Players ecstatic, fans delirious. This is utopian. And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Celtic are having a ball here. Now, this could be a chance. Agahawa. And that's put paid to a promising move. Oh, he's found support out wide. Oh, that pass isn't the best. It's not an especially good pass, that. Great defending, strong and determined. He's in a great position here. Celtic needed that, they really needed it.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
He's got away. Stood up well to him there. Now it's Pepe. Tokugawa. Thinks about the shot. He's had it taken off him. Oh, perfectly measured that. He's found a way through. Shapes to shoot! Well, and he's had a hit! Oh! Fantastic! That is a gem! An absolute gem! And the chasm continues to widen. A brutal statement that underpins where these teams are at.
Well, this is turning into a real hammering now, Peter. They're demoralised.
Celtic are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that. Deftly away. He's having a shot! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. He's being urged to shoot. There's the shot! Close, but time for no more. The whistle has gone. Well, that was thrilling. A game of champs and chumps. The winners were so good at times. A side that can and will trouble more or less everyone. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Well, there was a distinct lack of clarity or commitment in everything the players were trying to do. Looking pretty lethargic, and they were ruthlessly exploited and deserved to be.
Well, that's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside me and to wish you all a very good evening.